Hello YouTube, Mega36 showing you more ways to kill people on Plague Incorporated. And I'm bored as shit. And probably because of the last video, you probably haven't seen that I've basically beaten nearly the entire game. Bioweapon is fucking hard, and we just finished the Parasite, I think? I think we did that. Fuck it. Let's just skip straight to prion. Because I've done this before, let's go straight on normal difficulty. Because I first tried it out on... What was I going to call this? Screw it. I need a brainstorm for an... Oh, well, it'll do. It'll do for the name of the virus. It'll do. Prion. If I remember what prion does, it'd probably be easier to work with. I think prion is focused on staying hidden? I think? You know what? Let's just leave it as is. We don't want it to be aerosite. I think this one, since it spreads slower, we want to go with aquasite. I don't know whether I want pathostasis, or transstasis, or symptostasis. We'll try pathostasis for now. It was either going to be that or symptostasis, but, you know, one or the other. Select my beginning country, like usual. I pick Egypt, and let's go. Okay, that's the start of this. Yes, we know we're going to fuck with Egypt a bit. Okay, prion disease type. Brainstorm is a prion, a slow, subtle, complex pathogen in the brain. It is much harder to notice and cure. It takes longer to react to new evolutions. There you go. Alright, we've now can evolve a transmission method, water. That's why we went with Egypt, because there's 2 dots. And as it evolves, it'll start spreading nicely. And since it's a rural area, I think the next best transmission method would probably be mosquitoes. Which we can get now. Mosquitoes, that'll help the arid areas. And increase spread. Now we can start working on staying hidden, neural atropathy. How do you even pronounce that? That's ridiculously difficult to pronounce. So I'm going to give up before I just make myself sound like an idiot. Where's my tobacco? Oh, there it is. It's over there on the pipe. Alright, let's just go and destroy the entire world. Because it shouldn't take too long. Symptoms, let's start with coughing, because it's always a good way to start with a spread. Especially through water and mosquitoes and all that good shit. And once it starts reacting to the evolutions, it'll be good. I don't think we spread anywhere just yet. Alright, so we started spreading somewhere else now. Good. And somewhere else again. Good. That's good stuff. Now we've only got started on those. I can now focus on another method, which is sneezing. Which will then get me into immune suppression. And then I can go down the way of pneumonia. Yeah, and we'll do also insomnia as well for less productivity later. Okay, red bubbles for infections. Alright, it's getting to a lot of places. That's good. Good thing I did the cold resistance early on, and how I kept it pretty well close to being hidden. Now, I could do the vomiting after the nausea and skip the pneumonia. So, vomiting works better off with this. Projectile vomiting comes from coughing and that, so we'll go with projectile vomiting. So we can get diarrhea and pulmonary edema to boost spread. More effective than tuberculosis. At least that's what I think TB stands for, tuberculosis. I forget. Probably should have paid attention in health class or whatever the fuck it was called when I was in high school. Not like it matters anyway. Alright. Developed a nausea symptom, I guess. At least that's what I think it developed. I don't know, I wasn't really reading. Okay, now I've got some new stuff for symptoms. Pulmonary edema will allow it to get it released into the air, since we're not basically in air. We want to go with this. It will increase the infectivity without the severity too much. So far, sneezing, coughing, nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. Nothing too, I don't know, crazy for symptoms. Oops, symptom combo, so someone was vomiting and shitting themselves. Good for them. That'll speed up the spread, so that's good stuff. Now, transmission, we'll have to upgrade water soon, and then we'll go to an air type. So an aerosite is probably our next best bet. So now, considering we've got water, mosquitoes, cold resistance maxed, and a little bit of transmissions. That's good stuff. Okie dokie. Now what's the next strategy? Okay, now I can actually sit back and have a smoke. Ah, damn it, it won't let me use the pause function. Oh, there we go, got it. I can actually light up a smoke. Good stuff. Now this will allow me to work on my infectivity, and we want to be starting to spread through the air when we do odemia. So pulmonary odemia we can do, air we can do, and now that we've done those two, our infectivity goes up a bit. Now to get this tobacco in the system. Dead lighter, go over there. I didn't mean to pause the game. Okay, but I'm glad it does auto pause. Good, now I can stay a little bit more hidden. I've been spotted, but that doesn't matter. The more I do up my abilities, the harder I am to cure. Ah, crap. Now the spread's gonna get infinitely bigger. Oh, at least I can pause like this. Okay, they're still open. Ah, fuck this, mate. It'll take me too long to finish this video and this, mate. Ah. And there's plenty more tobacco shit in front of me. Alright, let's start with the spreading. How's the rest of the world getting infected? Through no fault of their own. Alright, let's do some drug resistance stuff. At least we're getting to richer countries when the virus responds to the evolution. Brain infection for the win. Alright, we'll go better air spread and then we'll start working on some symptoms. So, alright, we're hard to cure, which is good. Now we're even harder to cure. More infectious than that means I can spread it real relatively fast. Total organ failure method, so we can go through cysts. Because cysts are nasty bastards. Don't really want to get those. Ever. Pulmonary fibrosis. Immunity suppression. That should do some shit. I'm not going off a paralysis line yet, but you know. Dysentery symptom mutation. Well, if that don't do it boost spread, I don't know what will. Get abscesses, that will go to systemic infection later on. So, USA leading cure effort, that's fine. And now we have enough for systemic infection. And we're basically doing the veins. Now it's back to transmission and abilities. Green line's infected, cool. So everywhere's getting fucking ruined by the virus. That's good. What's this? Hypersensitivity. Alright, we'll do hypersensitivity. Because that unlocks inflammation and paralysis. And becoming comatose is not really what I want. Because that can become severe. My infectivity and severity is pretty high. So that's fever, that's pneumonia, tumours. Let's try and not do that one. Paralysis. We'll go with that. This, and then we'll go for the other line that I know in symptoms. Insomnia, and then paranoia. Okay, now we've got enough for paranoia. And I think we've done with most of the symptoms. Now it's just air by aerosol, and we've completed this run. And that should be good. It's a little lower end one, but that's okay. By aerosol. Brainstorm can go first. And we need to upgrade the spread rate. But first, we'll do one genetic couple and then one more genetic outlook. And once we max out drug resistance, sure we'll get everywhere. Can I max out drug resistance yet? Almost. Now I can. Now the USA is completely overridden with the virus. Seizures mutation. Okay. Still not sure why it hasn't infected up to Canada. Oh, there we go. Canada's turning red. No healthy people left in the world? Good. And we'll just wait till we get another DNA pop-ups to do freaking total organ failure. And we should be done. I don't know how much total organ failure is going to cost, but we'll see. Considering that'll be the last symptom we need to apply to finish this off. 42 DNA points. Almost syntax basis. Really more. Yeah. Alright, tumours. Alright. So we're getting closer to total organ failure now. 2 off. Alright, we've got enough. We're getting total organ failure. Doesn't increase our infectivity, but since we've infected everyone, there's no healthy people left in the world, might as well do it. Projectile vomiting. Damn it, that is so useful. Now, where is that thing going? Oh, there. Okay, so there might be some lag recording at 50 frames, but usually that's fine. Let's see. We don't need to focus on the spread, do we? Oh well, if we do, we may as well focus on the mosquito blood method to finish this off. Because that'll be the last pathogen. Since we move through water, it would make sense for us to do blood. And mozzies. Just need enough 5 points to max out the blood. I think infection rate is dramatically high and it doesn't matter. Almost the entire world is dead. And we're near incurable.
And here we go, extreme
I still cannot pronounce that. I'll try to pronounce it one more time. Hematophagy? Hematophagy? I don't know. However one pronounces that, that's weird. It's a really weird word. Okay. So on a world standpoint, humanity close to extinction. Okay. That's good enough. That means we should be winning, sure enough. Yep, destroyed humanity. And humanity should be over in just a few short seconds. And we're done. Eliminate all life on Earth in 710 days. Alright. I think that'll do it for the video on the prion. And we'll catch you when we mix up to the nanovirus. The last one with the bioweapon is going to be extremely difficult, so fuck. Anyway, on another note, if you're unlocking the DNA tree, if you spent the $1, you can actually just unlock half the traits, the aquasite and all that in the genetic editing code, just by doing casual. Ironically, that's a way to do it when you get to virus. I'm not sure if it's when you get to virus, because I never did casual and bacteria. I've always played as normal with that one, because it was the first. I figured it was the easiest. And it was. Anyways, I'm Mega36 signing out. I hope you enjoyed this terrible video, and I will see you when we try out nanovirus.